Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
You're muted.
In true Bruce Wayne fashion, sending children to work in dangerous situations. Great job, Phil.
Oh, hey, come on. That's right, kids. Me and Lil Hellfire aren't wearing black because it's a funeral. It's time for another We Are the Night!
Batman podcast.
Like I said, I am Phil, and that is the Lil Hellfire. I'm not a millennial. She just plays one on the internet.
Wait, what? No, I am proud. Elder, geriatric. Get off my lawn already.
Get off my broadband, kids. Alright, so, got a treat for you tonight, kids. We're going to be covering classic issue, Batman, Shadow of the Bat 36, and then the metric bleep ton of Bat books we got this week, so...
Poop ton, and I do mean poop ton.
Like, literally, I mean, we were talking about the November solicits, like, half of DC's line is, like, Bat books, but I think literally this week, like, half my order is, like, Bat books.
And it was 10 Bat books.
So maybe over half. All right.
So yeah, lots to get into. So no synopsis, kids.
I don't.
We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
That's right. We're gonna free ball it. All right.
Hello.
All right. So yes, Batman: Shadow of the Bat, the one classic we got this time. Thank God we only have one. Yeah, Shadow of the Bat 36 from March 1995. In the Name of the Father, guest starring Black Canary.
Yay!
If you go by that cover, the very flexible Black Canary.
Yeah. I mean, Oliver's a freak. Come on, you didn't know that?
I was going to say, you don't land the billionaire by being a slouch, okay? Alright, so... But yeah, I love those painted covers.
Meanwhile, they're going to bring Shadow of the Bat back, kind of, sort of, but not really. Just in name only, probably.
Well, yeah, it's like Shadow... is it Shadows of the Bat?
Shadows of the Bat.
Yeah, well, and again, Bruce is leaving Gotham, so everyone else has to step up.
We'll talk about it, but I just feel like we've done this before.
Well, I was thinking about it. You know what it's probably going to be, right? As we've seen our friends at Marvel are bringing a lot of 90s stuff back, is this going to be the modern interpretation of Nightfall?
Oh, God, nobody wants that. Nobody needs that.
Because did you see you showing up in upcoming issues of Urban Legends?
Who's that?
Azrael.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, so...
Hopefully to die once and for all. But maybe a girl can just dream.
But I'm just saying, is this like the modern interpretation of Nightfall? Instead of his body getting broken, maybe Fear State breaks his mind and he has to take a break?
If Bruce Wayne's mind breaks and it's not amnesia, then it's not Bat God. So are we getting rid of Bat God? Because I'm down for that.
I mean, Scott Snyder already did the amnesia thing. I just wonder if he's going to be like...
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if Bruce Wayne's mind breaks, then there's no Bat God. There's no going back to that.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. So that's what comes out of it.
Oh, please. He's going to leave town, get some penicillin tea, and he'll be fine. Come on.
And the will to stoop hot chicks in black latex, yeah.
Oh, my lord. He's going to make the world tour. Catwoman, Talia. Oh, yeah, he's making the...
Don't bring back Vicky Vale just to kill her off.
Oh, don't put that in the atmosphere. Breaking
Batman 89's kind of trending. If you don't know, now you know.
Breaking zippers all over town.
Okay, let's dive into this one.
All right, writer Alan Grant, penciler Barry Kitson.
Uh-oh, a Barry Kitson? That's not who we were expecting.
He did some of these. I don't know if more needed a break, but yeah, I think 90s Barry Kitson all I think is Superman.
Yes. That is the exact right answer, sir.
Ray McCarthy, inker. Adrian Roy, colorist. John Costanza, letterer.
Can't stand ya.
Brian Stelfreeze, cover painter. Jordan B. Gorfinkel, assistant editor. And, of course, Dennis O'Neill, editor.
And don't forget your special thanks to Steve Mannion and Scott Hanna for whatever the hell they did.
And, of course, Batman created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger.
You think Kirby had it bad? I'm just saying.
I know.
And him and Stan were friends.
I mean, at least Kirby, at least he was on there as, like, penciler,
Something.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this issue opens with Black Canary beating up some...
Black Canary beating up ruffians in her fishnets in a back alley on a motorcycle.
Black Canary in an alley versus female bikers.
I mean, if you don't love Black Canary, I don't know what you're doing with your life. She is one BAMF. Legitimate, too.
I mean, is this a Shadow of the Bat or Lilith Hellfire's hard drive?
The world may never know.
So, yeah, she's just fighting and she's looking for information. Quipping the whole time.
Pucker up, Birdie. I'm like, no, you might not want to say that to her.
So...
She's heard that one a little too much.
Okay, as an endowed woman, tell me, that canary outfit, I mean, that's tape, right?
That is some, superstar boob tape.
Because, I mean, yeah. Especially the way she moved, Especially flipping...
No straps? No way.
Especially flipping
No
up...
way. This is how you know this is fantasy.
Like flipping up that fire escape? Yeah. So then she gets to the roof, and there's... Of course, whose town is it? Whose book is it?
She's on a rooftop. She was asking for it.
But at least like Batman's respectful for. At least you could tell he respects her.
She don't want him. She's got her own billionaire at home, so she doesn't have to take guff from him.
I think he respects her. Even Clark he'll get in his face, and be like, "What are you doing in my town?"
He's like, "Hello, fellow vigilante that likes to dress in black."
Although maybe Bruce...
Where's your colorful coded sidekick? Left him at home with Oliver.
Maybe Bruce is taking it a little easy, because this is only a few months after he came back, after Nightfall and Prodigal, so...
Yeah, you better watch yourself.
You're easily replaceable, Bruce.
Never forget that Black Canary's in, the top 20 fighters in all of DC. And, outside of her, Metacry, she is all human.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kristen and I were talking Richard Dragon issues beginning of the week. Yeah.
Did you bring up Arrow?
A little,
See, this
yeah.
is why you need a little Hellfire every now
No,
and
I did, because I was like, yeah, an evil version showed up on Arrow season 6 and 7. But no, I was going to say, Kristen found the list of, the top fighters of the DC universe. Yeah, and Black Canary was on it. So she's looking for a kid.
I love how she said bully away Batman. I'm just like, wait a minute, what year is this?
No.
Why are we speaking like it's the 1920s or 30s?
I'm through with men telling me what to do.
Hey-oh, feel that, sister.
I've had enough of reflecting them at twice their natural size. Is that commentary?
Poor Oliver.
Are we saying he's shooting with that junior archery set?
I mean, how long did it take him to have a kid?
Hey-oh! You didn't even know it.
Exactly.
So she said, yeah, I'm looking for this Hibbs kid, and better not stand in the way. And then we go to the police station. Everyone's worried about Bullock because, yes, he got injured was that the last arc? By the cagey beast.
All that flubber around him, he's fine. He's fine. It was but a flesh wound. It's fine.
And so with Bullock in the hospital, yes, Hardback Bach is going to be partners with Montoya now.
Say it one more time.
What? Bach and Montoya?
You know. There you go.
Bach. Yes, so, and the cops haven't found this LL Hibbs. LL. Wonder what that stands for.
Not Laurel Lance.
Nope.
Hashtag still bitter.
Then we get the whole Black Canary flashback thing about how she wanted to be a hero when she was a kid.
Like her mother.
The original Black Canary. Their father was a detective. Her father's Larry.
Larry Quentin Lance.
Until one night she was with her father and they found someone stealing cash from their employer, Mrs. Hibbs. It was only the second time, just $50.
It's always just $50. That's
Because
how it starts.
Because they have a baby due. I know. I don't understand. Like, you see on the news, like, these people like, oh yeah, she, this woman or this guy, like, swindled, like, and it ended up with, like, a grand total, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm like, you don't think people would notice that? Hundreds of thousands of dollars missing?
People try, like, when you say you're a financial advisor, people, as we've learned, they just trust you for it to be there. I don't even trust the bank with my money.
I know.
And it's, So, people are crazy.
So Larry Lance let these people go. They had a baby on the way. I can't go to jail when Mary needs me. So her father taught her to have a heart.
And then flip it out.
So then she goes to the family because now their son is missing. And I love how they're like, you look familiar. Do we know you? Perfect disguise.
All the time. I got a familiar cleavage.
Hey-oh! There's a drop. I love the perfect disguise. Better than glasses, kids. Blonde wig.
Yeah, Clark.
Oh, Lord. Don't put that in the atmosphere. Come back from the dead. He's got like a blonde mullet. So she's asking the family questions, and then the brother. LL was
the
a
siblings always know what's up, bro.
Yeah.
You always want to ask the siblings and not in front of the parents.
LL was a good boy. He never ran with any gangs.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Bad as hell.
But the brother's like, yeah, they were firing out of the car. It was a crazy gang drive-by. One shot directly through the forehead. Either very lucky or deadly accurate. No, I forgot LL was murdered. That's right.
And I'm not talking about Cool J.
Oh, you kids don't know. So the brother goes down to
Mama said knock you out. Batman's gonna knock you out.
Literally. Well, no, the brother goes down to the gang. Oh no, everything cool? No. You told me to let you know if there was trouble. Well, we got a special investigator at the house. Don't people know Canary was in the Justice League? Don't people know?
She's a legitimate businesswoman.
A special investigator. Shouldn't he be like, there's a freaking member of the Justice League at our house?
If you're in the Justice League and you have boobs, you don't count. Sorry, Hawk Girl. Sorry, Wonder Woman. Sorry, Black Canary.
Zatanna.
Poor and worst of all.
If you have fishnets.
She's like, but I tried the little top hat and everything. Throw them off.
You better make sure she finds out nothing. Oh, if she does find something, your geeky brother won't be alone.
Spoilers, don't you just love how they named the baby after her father? So cute.
I know. Aww. But of course, Batman's witnessing this whole thing. And then
he's got nothing better to do. I mean, maybe the Joker's robbing a bank or torturing people, but no, let's just help Black Canary on her personal human story that I never get involved in.
Again, I guess you could always say, Bruce is helping her move things along, so she leaves town. Even
the Green Lanterns ask permission before they come here. Who does she think she is?
So another flashback. She sees, the Hibbs has invited her father to the christening. He's going to be the godfather of their baby. Larry Lance.
Somebody
Hibbs.
get Marlon Brando's corpse on the phone.
Oh!
Burn!
What? No, they said Godfather.
I know. I'm asking you to do me a favor. And yes, and then as a teenager, she got to hold the baby, and then her dad had visited them a couple times. Then he died, but then things with her and her mom got bad, and then she fell in love and saved the world.
I was gonna say, you had to throw that in there. She's with the Green Arrow. You should go read a Green Arrow comic book.
Although it's 95, isn't he dead at this point?
Yeah, true.
Oliver, yeah, I think.
Yeah, not the other guy.
Remember Lilith? Connor? You remember Connor, right?
Why do you hurt me? Why do you enjoy hurting me? Some of his stories weren't that bad when he was with the Justice League, but his solo stuff was absolute garbage.
Oh, coming up next year, we'll be covering a few of his issues because then when he crosses over with Green Lantern, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you want on there, just let me know.
I'll be drunk, just so you know.
Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast.
In brightest day. In blackest.
No, that show's called What the Funko. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, we're gonna send in feedback if you want us to call it What the Funko.
Incoming.
And the next time she even thought about the boy who bore her father's name was when he died.
Life comes at you fast.
The boy, not her father. So she finds the brother. What do you want? The truth about your brother's death. I told you it happened. It was an accident. I know you were with the street demons with a Z.
It's like Jokers with a Z from Batman.
League of Geeks.
How shui of them.
League of Geeks.
I don't know what's going on.
That motorcycle's bitching.
Oh, she's just like sitting there on the fire escape. Look, then she's leaning down. It's like, teenage boy. Maybe cleavage will make him talk.
She knows what she's doing. She is a thorough investigator.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah. But I know you're frightened. Giving in the threats only make it worse. If they killed Larry, and you know, sooner or later they'll come free.
This kid's haircut's killing me, though, bro.
1995.
I'm glad I can't really remember. It's not very clear.
Maybe he's trying
Those aren't formative memories.
95. Maybe he was a Superman fan at this point.
Burn. Literally.
Or they'll come after you, your mom or dad, or your little sister. Starts crying, I want my brother back. Of course, then she hugs him as Batman stands there looking all, well, Batman. He was too good.
He really should get that cow dry cleaned. It's pretty wrinkled on the ends there.
Look at them ears.
It's always the ears. It's fine.
Yes, but the brother was too good because he was coming back from the library when he saw a street fight and got knifed.
Sure, the library.
No, wait, he was carrying a book. What does that say? Xena? Zena. Xena banking something.
Banking philosophy. He was trying to get rich, or he was trying to get rich, but he died trying.
Oh.
I don't know why I just made a 50 Cent reference. I really don't. It was right there, and I took my shot. Sorry.
Oh my. Oh no, they killed.
What that was a reference to?
Well, they killed some guy, and then Larry was like, "That man's dead because you should give yourself up, or what? Or I'll tell the police." You don't get in the murderer's face and say, "I'm going to tell the police on you." You say,
"Wait a minute, that's kind of sort of a real book. That's interesting."
Oh, really?
Kind of, sort of.
But yeah, especially if you're a bookworm, don't get in the murderer's face and say, "I'm going to tell the police if you don't." You go, "Okay, man, cool."
That's the difference between book smart and street smart.
I know. You tell them, "Oh no, man, we cool," and then you run to the police station and tell them when you're away from the murderer.
No. You live in Gotham. Snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. You keep your mouth shut.
Or you find the Batman and he threatens them
to put them in medical debt.
Exactly. Stay away from the Hibbs family, or you will be crushed under a literal mountain of medical debt.
Oh, America!
One of our greatest citizens. The man who now has more books at DC than anyone. In the words of Mark Waid.
It's only a matter of time.
In the words of Mark Waid, the character who's had more stories written about him than any other character in fiction.
That's a crazy statistic.
Suck it, Moon Knight.
Don't hurt Ray like that.
Ray's not going to hear this.
Ray's not going to hear this. Ray's not going to hear this.
Charlie's not going to hear this. Ray's not going to hear this.
Russell will tell him.
I was going to say, maybe a Russell, yeah.
Wild, like an animal.
I think those bikers were just looking for Joker nuggets. Honestly.
Well, I was going to say, this is issue 36. The next issue is 37. That's where we got the...
Where's the Joker nuggets?
I may be going back on that show.
Oh, let us know.
He wants to talk some old school Cobra Commander from the comics.
Okay, from the comics. That shouldn't be too bad.
Mm-mm.
As long as he's not a blue-skinned snake person from the Himalayas.
Yeah, in the comics he was never that, so... I think he just had some clones, though.
All because you just wanted to sell just one more toy. Oh, speaking of which, hey, Batman!
Speaking of
Hey,
toys...
Batman Forever!
So yeah, the brother tells Black Canary, yeah, he told me about it at school the next day. Nobody was going to give themselves up. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. He was on his way to the cops when they did it. Yeah, they shot him.
Ugh, what an idiot. You live in Gotham!
That's what I said.
You don't live in Central City!
Don't tell the... And again, you don't have to walk there. Get on the phone. The telephone.
It's called a non-emergency police number.
Exactly. Hell, there's the post office. Come on.
Yeah, that kid wasn't going places anyway.
Exactly. And she's like, who did it? And the brother's like, I don't know who pulled the trigger, but Larry told me who killed that man. Patches, leader of the street demons.
Patches.
What kind? Yeah.
Because his beard is patchy?
He has a lot of patches on that leather vest like a Boy Scout? What?
Yikes.
Yeah, real tough gang, guys. Yeah, patches. Then we see where the street demons are at. The cops are driving by. Oh, Baka threatens them. I'll be around a lot. Oh, I guess the guy who shot Larry is looking out through the window. I could hit that cop from here, pal.
I can't believe the nerve of Batman. Also, a little spoilers. He's asking her why she's trying to get justice for a kid that'll never know. And I'm like, your parents will never know. What the hell?
Isn't that your whole... That's your
whole thing!
Hasn't that been every second of your waking and sometimes sleeping life since you were like 9, Batman?
He must have smoked a doobie with Alfred at his butler party, because that was the craziest thing I'd read all day.
Smoked a doobie.
He turned into a hippie. Hey man, we don't need to do this. No violence.
But yeah, they're like, oh, we got trouble, vigilantes. Great, I never killed a vigilante. Yeah, okay.
And you're not gonna do it today either, sir.
Guy with a freaking pistol is gonna keg out Batman and Black Canary. Okay. Because
wishful thinking.
Yeah, sees them on the roof across the street, starts firing on them.
First of all, that was way too far. That's your first mistake.
Then we get that splash page of them swinging down, taking out the gangs.
I like the Black Canary art in this.
Oh, yeah.
It's tasteful. It's not overdone.
No.
She's not looking like Power Girl in fishnets.
Yeah, it's 95. She totally could have, but yeah. So yeah, they're taking out gang members on their feet and guys on motorcycles. But why is she here? Guilt? Because her father failed his godson? Or sentiment? Because of the baby she held? Or because she's here because she's her father's daughter?
Aww. Cue the Full House music.
What?
Cue the Full House music.
Every way. But she goes after the killer, who points a gun at her, says, lady, you're dead. Yeah, sure. She takes the gun and says, this is the one used on the kid, and points it at him. Please don't shoot. You let me go? Yeah, straight to jail. She kicks him right in the face.
Not in the face! Beat you to it!
Yes, you beat yourself to it, yes.
Not in the face! Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
Hey!
P.S. This podcast is rated teen and nobody
tell Rob!
It's all like an echo in here tonight.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke!
Eyeballs and kisses.
So all the gang members are down. Batman, thanks for the assist.
Get out of here!
Because they had that little conversation at the beginning, but now they're doing the opposite. You didn't need it. He doesn't like other vigilantes. He hopes they won't meet again, but he's pretty sure
he's
they
still
will.
I don't know, like, I wonder how she'd look in a Robin costume.
Or a cat suit.
Does he even like wands? I don't think he does.
Has he
Redheads, maybe. That's a maybe. Strawberry blonde, at best. At best.
No, he likes brunettes. So Black Canary swings away.
Flip. I mean, wrong character. My bad.
Oh my. Alright, so.
That was last week.
So is this a good Black Canary story?
It is, and it focused mainly on Black Canary. Batman is a non-issue in this issue, and I like it.
Well, again,
I'm sorry.
Too, it's the third or fourth, depending how you look at it, Batman book. So yeah, they can do that.
I mean, outside of that one out-of-character moment where he's like, why are you doing this? Pretty dang good book. What'd you think?
Oh, no, I liked it. Why do you think I picked it? No, I liked it. That's what I said.
Black Canary plays really well off of almost any character. So, can't really go wrong with the Black Canary story.
No. Yeah, highly recommend.
So, about those Batman books this week.
All right, where should we start?
Wherever you want. I read them all, so.
Well, I was going to say, I think the only one I didn't read that you read, Pennyworth, is it worth the price of admission?
Just watch the show.
Okay.
Just watch the show.
So.
And I mean, that's the whole point. It is a tie-in comic, technically. They kind of, go into, the future or present day, and then they kind of look back. That's, the framing device or whatever.
Are they trying to...
Back in my MI6 days, kind of like Diggle, back in Afghanistan. One of those things.
So are they trying to show how the show works into, regular comic book continuity?
Maybe not regular comic book continuity, but the fact that Alfred still becomes a butler within that universe to the Waynes. Because we already had Martha established and all of that stuff in season 1. I think they're just trying to remind people, try to hype people up, maybe give them that Gotham feeling, you know what I mean? You might be able to see Baby Bruce. Thomas Wayne might get involved.
Oh my. But, I mean, when are we going to throw regular Alfred in a Lazarus pit already?
They're waiting on the right time.
Oh, when Batman comes back, he'll bring Alfred back with, oh, that's why he's leaving town.
I think you cracked the code, sir.
I think
he's going to go pull a Laurel Lance from Arrow. I think he's been dead too long. It's fine! You know what I'm doing?
I was going to say, I don't think, not detective, but are we coming up on any big legacy numbers for Batman?
They're all pretty standard.
Yeah. But I was going to say, when he leaves town at the end of November or whatever, are we not going to have a regular the actual Batman book for a while?
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
But no, I was going to say, watch, he'll be gone in a couple months, then he'll come back with a brand, shiny, new, overpriced, oversized #1. How much you want to bet that?
They better freaking not.
I know.
You know I will riot in this. I will go to LA in this pandemic. I will freaking do it. There will be no more building.
New suit, new #1. Alfred's back.
They know where their bread is buttered. They cannot do that to Batman. They absolutely cannot. Not in this climate.
Yeah, but besides Batman, who else has a high number like that? Superman,
they can
though.
restart all the Superman. I don't give a crap about that. He needs to be rebooted.
Well, I mean, again, Superman's hasn't.
He's a redheaded stepchild at this point. I mean, Wally West is getting better treatment than Superman. Quiet as it's kept.
Okay, you're right. No, that's true because Flash and Wonder Woman, they've gone back the original numbering. They're both at 700 some. Yeah.
Yeah. We've already milked that whole 1,000 issue. We're not going to ever make it to 2,000 at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If you know, you know.
That's what I'm saying. When Batman comes back with Alfred, maybe.
They cannot do that with Batman. I can see them doing that with Superman. There would be riots in the street. They're already on the edge with, for whatever reason, bisexual Robin, but Batman can't give his lady love a little licky. It's just the audacity for me at this point. Unless
they go back to legacy numbering at 900, so they can make that big 100 issue run to 1,000.
Now that I would not doubt. Greedy DC. But yeah, I mean the artwork's pretty good on Pennyworth, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what is necessary. Batman 89 #1.
Oh yeah.
I loved this book. Not as much as Batman 66. That has its own charm and it's its own thing. And I won't even compare it, but I'm just saying. I like 89, but 66 is a must-have for a Batman fan, in my personal opinion.
But yeah, written by Sam Hamm, who wrote that original movie.
Yep.
So what did you think? Did you like the way they portrayed Harvey Dent?
I mean, the fact that we're not going to acknowledge that it's supposed to be Billy D. Williams, that's fine.
Well, I mean, he's drawn like Billy D. Williams, but I'm just saying, did you like the whole,
They're like, here, we made up for it. We're not going to mention it if you know, you know. But yeah, no, it was good. I like it, but it just goes a little too late. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Something about why is this out now? We missed the anniversary, so...
Well, and again, Michael Keaton, in the Flash movie, is that why we're doing this too?
Yes. Or maybe they have to keep the rights alive with it. I don't know. It's a weird choice.
And then did you see, I guess, is it the end of this year or next year? There's like some kind of big villains issue coming out, and I guess Danny DeVito...
Yeah, the beginning of next year, right?
I think, yeah, but Danny DeVito's going to write a Penguin story.
Yeah, the Penguin story, yeah.
For the Penguin's 80th, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, they're pulling off all that, those first two movie things. Maybe, again, Michael Keaton coming back.
I mean, and I don't think that they can ruin Batman 89, it is still within its own thing to me. So no matter what they do in the Flashpoint, because I'm expecting it to be an absolute train wreck, it's not going to affect my opinion of Batman 89. It's a classic. It held up until, the Nolan trilogy. I hate people who think they're too cool for the Nolan trilogy.
I know.
But the Nolan trilogy did a lot to boost the value of the Batman brand at a time where it was at its all-time low.
But yeah, I mean, I like number 1. I just don't know. I didn't know if it was like, I can't decide if it was a little too much Harvey Dent saying, I'm going to bring down the Batman,
I mean, it's that 89 was cheesy in its own way, too.
True.
And that's kind of what it's alluding to. I like the Joker in this book. What little that we get of him.
The Joker's dead.
No, he's not. He's serious.
What did you think? I guess this is our in-canon Barbara Gordon.
It's okay.
She's not a redhead.
Yeah. It's okay, but redhead erasure, I'm not feeling it.
I guess they're going with the theory I heard one time that it's like, Batman and Batman Returns are canon, and then Batman Forever and Batman and Robin are like the movies Hollywood made when Batman sold his rights to Hollywood.
Who told you that, Tyler?
I think I heard it on a podcast. I don't even know if Kevin Smith said it or something, but somebody said that.
That actually makes so much sense, though. Like, it's disgusting how much sense that makes. He was getting low on funds. He's like, I gotta fund this lifestyle somehow.
So, of course, Hollywood makes the big old neon effects, and
the Bat card, it all makes sense.
Nipples.
But I will say that it does have a lot of action and drama. I really love the art, but it's just still in the back of my mind, why does this exist?
Yeah, so many years later. I'm again, nostalgia. I mean, like we said, Marvel's bringing back 90s stuff, and I think they see...
Maybe this is a hint that they're going to really, really reboot back to pre-crisis.
Maybe. That, or at least reboot back to, the 80s or 90s, maybe, at least, yeah. I'm telling you, I think slowly but surely, we're erasing we're erasing all that New 52 stuff, and, a lot of the stuff that's come since.
I'm okay with that. Don't even make a big deal about it.
Oh, I think
I don't want another damn crisis. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it and don't say anything.
I think slowly they've been doing it.
Give me a little yellow box and move on.
Every so often they just drop another thing in there, because every so often it might be like, oh, hey, remember the earthquake? It's like, oh, hey, that's in canon? Okay.
Yes, exactly. And if you feel uncomfortable making it a yellow box, make it an orange box. I don't care.
Hey-o. All right, but yeah, I'm here. I'm going to give, Batman 89. I'm here for it. I'll be here next time for it.
How many issues is this supposed to be? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay. I can deal with it for 6, as long as it doesn't get too stupid.
Well, I don't know. Is it one of those, is it like Digital First where they release chapters or something?
I don't know.
I thought I saw something about a Digital First or something.
Honestly, I totally forgot this thing even existed, so I walked into the comic book store.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just so many Batman books, as you'll see.
No. All right. So, did you read Detective 1041?
I read all the Batman books this week. So
yeah.
What's going on here?
I mean, it's interesting because Bruce is on the run. Basically, he has no money, and
again, like I said, we've just done this to death at this point.
I know, but I do like that he had to pull one of his old suits out of storage to use. I was like, yes.
Also, countdown to Task Force Z, or as my English people would say, Z. What is going on?
Well, again,
I don't care about that. I don't need a backup story detective. I'm sorry. I don't know how to break it to you.
Well, they've been doing all those. I mean, and again, we got the we got the movie, and of course, there's a miniseries coming up. I guess a Black Label. What is it? Suicide Squad get Joker, where Jason leads the Suicide Squad to try to kill the Joker.
Yeah, because that'll really happen.
Well, it's Black Label, so I don't know if it's out of continuity. So
of course it's out of continuity, but they're not killing the Joker.
Oh please! If it's out of continuity, they'll kill the Joker, and then they'll have to face the Joker's daughter or something.
I mean, I'm down for more Joker's daughter as long as it's well done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I want Mr. Worth to go away now.
I know. I'm like, who is this guy? Why are we spending so much time with him? Are we trying to create a new Kingpin or something? I'm like, what is this?
I mean, look, listen, between Penguin and the Riddler, we're good. We don't need any extra villains.
Exactly. We've got enough mobsters in Gotham.
But I do like that we're kind of going back to the mob era, that 1930s, that neo-noir, that... I like that vibe that they're trying to give.
We got an older suit. Well, it's like, now I just need him to hang somebody off a bat plane.
Or crush him in the recycler. Yes! Yes!
Think we'll ever get that? I think we'll ever get to a point where he'll be like, I can carry a gun.
I mean, look, Snyder did it. People actually liked it, didn't mind it, so maybe.
Although I don't know if we're gonna get that because I mean, in this again another Bat book, Urban Legends number 6. I mean, are we de-arming Red Hood now?
They can do what they want in Urban Legends because it's not continuity. But let me tell you, the minute that happens in continuity, we're fighting. I'm taking a flight.
Because I guess he kind of comes to terms with Batman and everyone else, and then like.
And I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I liked every story in that book except for the Robin thing.
Except for the Tim Drake thing.
Yeah.
Again, it's like it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just like, yeah, yes, kids, this is the one I'm sure everyone's heard where Tim Drake, well, kind of sort of comes out. He never comes out and says it, but makes a date with his buddy. But
although I told you, what's that last Tim Drake story that we reviewed? I told you I was getting vibes with him and his friend.
Was it last issue? Maybe.
Was it the last? Because we've done so many things.
Because I know the last issue, I was getting that vibe, and I'm like, oh, are we going here?
But that was way back in the day. You can't go digging up that from way back in the day.
I know.
I don't know. It just feels weird that they're trying this. Like, I don't know why they feel like they need to do it with established characters. Like, it's going to give them more gravitas or weight.
Mm-hmm.
Or that it'll bring in new fans. Because it just feels disingenuous. Kind of like the Alan Scott thing. It's like, okay, it's great that they have that. But
yeah.
He was a non-factor. And Tim Drake, really? He doesn't even have his own book right now.
I was going to say, yeah, if we're going to do this for Tim Drake, give Tim his own book. Don't be doing this over here where he only gets a couple pages every month. Yeah, we need a Tim Drake
Exactly
book.
my point.
Yes.
Thank you.
And again, is Red Hood getting a shiny new costume, minus guns?
I'm liking that they're finally living up to Jason's potential, especially in the Red Hood persona, the black sheep of the Bat fam, as he should.
And you think they're just like, we can merchandise everybody. Do we really?
Well, and they still can get Jensen Ackles to do the voice if they want to do an animated movie, things like that. So,
but again, with merchandising, are they like, we can merchandise all this stuff? Like, do we want to
time for a new Funko Pop, as I said with Spider-Man's new suit,
or even the kid stuff? It's like, do we really need a guy standing next to Batman? Gunning guys down every 2 seconds.
What? I mean, outside of your kid, what kid's really into Batman like that these days? It's us. It's the old people.
I guess, yeah.
We're the only ones that can buy the shiny, unlimited McFarlane toys.
But again, it's the logic. It's like, how long would Batman actually let someone work, in his town, gunning people down and not do something about it?
It's like New York, though. It's like, yeah, sure, there's a lot of people, a lot of vigilantes in Gotham, but they never really meet up until he goes missing.
Bruce, I swear it wasn't me. It was Huntress.
Exactly. It's like, that wasn't a crossbow.
Oops.
But also, I think Jason needs to be not in Gotham.
Yeah. Yeah, again.
I mean, even Dick got Bloodhaven.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, we don't need everybody in Gotham. Yeah, give Jason his own town. Hell, even Damian's not in town at this point. Come on.
He's on some pirate island.
I know.
He's on some Pinocchio donkey-infested island.
He's on Video Game Island where, you can get killed 3 times before you die permanently.
Oh, they're trying to do... I mean, it's like, bro, I don't need Damian in his own book. What I do need is for him and Bruce to be working on their actual father-son relationship. It's like, okay, Clark has his kids all the time except for when his dad takes them to outer space or whatever.
Well, that was my other thing. I'm like, if Batman isn't going to, try to resurrect Alfred, is he going to leave town to go get Damian?
He's a terrible father. I mean, honestly, what is the point of Damian if he's going to be a terrible father? I don't get it.
I don't know. When they killed him off, around New 52, I was like, okay. But then they bring him back. I'm like, why?
Weirdos like Charlie Esser love him, so, it's somebody's cup of tea.
I don't know if Charlie even loves him. I think he's interested in him sometimes, but I don't think he loves him. I'm just like, we're a little top-heavy on bad characters right now.
I'd rather have it had come out that Deathstroke was his actual father, and then we could have just shipped him off.
Yeah.
But no! Did they do that?
Again, I said we have too many bad characters, but I guess, they're merchandising the hell out of all of them, so I guess if that's the only thing...
I've yet to see Damian Wayne merchandise. I've yet to see it.
I know.
I'm sure it's out there, but it's not at Walmart, so it don't count.
Yeah, I don't really see a lot. You know, you might get a figure.
Let me just put it to you that way. I haven't seen it at GameStop. It doesn't count. Haven't seen it at Hot Topic. It doesn't count.
I think originally, if you ever saw anything, it was usually in a 2-pack with like Batman or something. You know, something.
Well, the old Guy Gardner and the Green Lantern 3-pack. I see.
And then we get that Wonder Woman and Zealot story, and why?
That was okay.
Yeah, trying to kill
That
Max.
was okay.
Trying to kill Max Lord because everyone hates Max Lord.
See, like, okay, so the one thing that I will say about Wonder Woman 84 is that I like that they finally used Max Lord, because in that original Justice League with, like, the no-name people that they were gonna put out, Max Lord was the villain, and
Yeah.
it was really interesting script. I mean, the script was better, what they did with it, than what they did in Wonder Woman 84, but I like Max Lord a lot as a villain.
Yeah,
Much more interesting than Lex Luthor, but Lex is still my guy.
and then of course we get the Tim Drake story, which we were talking about. And again, if we're gonna do this, let's explore it in his own. I don't need a Damian book right now. I need a Tim Drake book. Okay.
Thank you. Don't at me. Yes, I agree.
You can at me, but all I'm gonna do is repeat to you. We need a Tim Drake book. Hey, I put that up the other day.
I told you, roll the clock all the way back, give him his little Red Robin card, and let's do this.
Exactly. I mean, they seem like they de-aged them a little bit. Yeah, let's do it.
I think they're trying to de-age him to get away from that Drake storyline.
And again, it's always hard because it's like, you know, he has to stay younger than like Dick and Jason, but he has to stay older than Damian. And, you know, and Damian's gone from like 10 to 13. So it's like, oh, wow.
And back to 10?
So it's like, how old is Tim? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, it seems like Batman's had a new Robin every year now.
I'm a loner. No, you're not.
Exactly. So, yeah, so yes, this is the Urban Legends 6.
I still recommend Urban Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Still a good book.
Speaking of Black Canary, we've got a Black Canary story in here.
I wonder if she'll ever get her just desserts, or is she gonna languish like Wonder Woman?
Well, yeah, I mean, we did this thing about, you know, her trying to infiltrate this organization, and I was all excited, especially when they're like, to be continued in, and I was like, yes, and then it's like Deathstroke Inc. #1. I was like, what? I'm like, how about Black Canary #1?
Or at least Black Canary and Green Arrow.
Exactly.
But wait, he's teaming up with Aquaman.
I mean, Deathstroke shows up on like the last page or two, and it's like, he continues.
And I was like, Deathstroke still has a book?
Not yet, but he's coming. I guess he's getting another one. And
Jeez.
yeah, it's like, come on, enough with Deathstroke. Give us a Black Canary book, you know.
Look, Joe Manganiello says he's out. Deathstroke's dead to us. Move it along.
I mean, it's been how long? What, like 5-6 years since we had a Black Canary book? Come on.
Well, that's what happens when you let a TV show ruin her legacy,
True.
and then you put out a Harley Quinn movie and call it a Birds of Prey movie.
And I know she's not a bad character, but with the right spin, you could maybe try to convince people she's a bad character.
Well,
So if you want to
which
sell,
origin is it that she actually did grow up in Gotham?
was that the one
Is that the pre-New 52?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was pre-New 52. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think
that is actually canon. Anything pre-New 52 is canon.
I think the one-
I'll just put it that way.
I think the one we just read in Shadow the Bat. So yes, let's do that.
So there we go.
And again, what are we doing? Last page. I mean, you get Talia, but there's no zipper. Come on. I'm thinking that's an imposter. Come on.
That's the White Canary. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Plot twist! They're canceling Legends, but they're going to keep White Canary alive. Mark my words.
Oh no. Is Talia going to have been one of her teachers now or something? Oh my god.
No! Bring back Lady Shiva. We haven't seen Lady Shiva in forever.
Exactly. She was in Outsiders for a while, but then that book's gone.
All the good stuff. They hate us, Phil. It's fine.
All right. Now where should we go?
Let's see. Oh, Batman: The Adventures Continue, Season 2, Number 3.
Oh yes. Speaking of female heroes, yeah.
This book just brings me so much joy. I don't know why I was so against it at first. Oh yeah, I still have a little bit of a grudge against Dini, but it's fine. It's fine. He's winning me over every issue.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of get a Batgirl and Huntress story here.
This art is so freaking stunning. Shout out to Rick Burchett and Ty Templeton.
And I mean, you get
Just,
like
chef's kiss. Look at that cover.
I
It's
know.
just so, it brings back that nostalgia of the animated series. Even if it is the Red Sky season, it's fine.
And I mean, again, of course, with the animated series creators on this, you get all those deep dive Easter eggs, like the Jazz
The
Man.
Jazz Man!
He was in one episode. One episode.
It's hilarious.
But hey, it makes sense. You know, he gunned down Gordon in that episode, and you know, Barbara's like, yeah, I'm bringing him in.
Oh, she holds a grudge.
But then, I mean, was that kind of dark when like Huntress was like, yeah, I want to kill him because, you know, he was playing the piano while my whole family was getting gunned down?
I mean, it's Huntress.
I know, but this.
And look, the animated series was actually a little dark.
I
It's
know,
a little morbid.
but that dark where it's like, yeah, a guy was
They
playing.
know who's reading it. Come on.
That's true, but they were playing. The guy was playing.
No good parent lets their kid read DC Comics. Come on.
The mom was like, "Oh yeah, here, play the piano while we gun down these people."
Play it again, Sam. Da-da-da-da-da.
Can you play "Hit Me with Your Best Shot" on the piano?
Oh.
Fire away.
Okay, so the best thing about this book is that it actually gives additional character development.
Yeah.
Like, what? You're still within continuity? What?
You didn't have to reboot anything? What?
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed this book a lot. If
Yeah.
you love Batman the Animated Series and you just need a little dose of nostalgia, really good character development, great art, this is definitely a book you should be picking up if you haven't already been reading it.
Oh yeah, season 1 and
Season 2 is better than season 1, and I didn't think it was possible.
Oh yeah, but I mean, even season 1, I mean, they got into the Red Hood stuff. I mean, this season started with Court of Owls, so I mean, yeah, I mean, they're mixing some of the.
Could you imagine if they let Deanie and Tim do their live action universe? Could you just imagine?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Animation's not as great as live action. Okay.
Storytelling wise, it's been better. At least for
Heck yeah.
Batman the Animated
DCAU
Series.
Up to Justice League Unlimited?
Heck yeah.
Whatever.
Alright, so where are we going next?
I guess that leaves us with Future State.
Well, I have Future State Gotham, I have Joker, and I Am Batman #0.
Oh yeah, let's do I Am Batman #0 then.
Which, you know what? I actually got two of the I got the 2 DC Free Comic Book Day issues.
Me too, but not
So they reprinted some of this in the Batman issue. So
you get a little sneak peek, kids.
all right. So what did you think of this? I Am Batman #0.
Jace Fox, huh?
I mean, is that getting kind of annoying? Tim, no, call me Jace. It's like, why?
I don't know. Like, I'm sick of the Magistrate storyline already.
Yeah, I you know what? That might be the only silver lining of Tynan leaving is like, will the whole Magistrate stuff go away? 'Cause, yeah, I'm kind of sick of it too. You know what? I'm liking what's going on in Detective, except that, you know, when you or even the main Bat books, but then when I hear Peacekeepers or Magistrate, I'm like, oh yeah, we're still doing this.
And it's a shame that this issue has to be like the bridge, that we can't just jump into it. It's a lot of setup. So the story is like kind of tedious for me, but I like the artwork. So shout out to Travel Foreman on that one.
Mm-hmm.
John really I hope he gets a hold of his dialogue a little better. That's all. And
even if this book was the greatest thing in the world, I think it's going to be hampered by issue 1's going to start next month. I think that's when it's going to start during Future State. So starting in the middle.
They keep shooting themselves in the foot, and I don't get it.
Yeah,
they need better management.
Starting in the middle of a crossover. I mean, I know you want to establish this guy, but
You're
it's
not
like
Marvel. You can't do that.
Yeah,
it only works for Marvel. It does. That's a Marvel thing. That's classic Marvel. It's going to be very off-putting to people who only read DC.
Yeah, and especially if like all the books are going to be crossing over and stuff, it's like we're going to have to stop in the middle and be like, oh, hey, who's this guy?
Why are we still doing Future State stuff? I don't get it. Make it go away.
Yeah, I thought we decided Future State bad once the Dido left.
I guess the Dido wanted his shekels. He still has friends and low friends in high places. So.
Where I wonder if his plan was even worse, but they're like, oh, hey, we can like kind of cherry pick what we want out of that plan.
They've cherry picked. They've polished those turds as much as they can.
So I mean, besides like Superman and Batman, I don't think anyone else is using any of the Future State stuff, really. Well, Green Lanterns, but besides that, I don't think anyone else is using Future State. Yeah,
so it's like, what are we doing?
I know.
It's a mess, but I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it all burn.
So
it's a solid average story, and I just feel that this is going to be your new Batman. They should have stepped it up just a little bit more.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, is this so we have...
This is real bland.
Is
very
this...
by the numbers.
It seems kind of slow. I mean...
I hate it. I hate it here.
It's almost like they're trying to do Arrow, but they're trying to do like the flashbacks and everything. And they're like, it's like on Arrow if we had to wait till like the 3rd or 4th episode for him to put the suit on. Yeah. And I know modern.
You mean how we had to wait 7 seasons for them to actually call him Green?
And again, modern storytelling, and I know people write for trades these days. And again, this is an issue 0, so is this supposed to be the quote unquote origin issue?
Guess what? The trades are dying. I don't know if you guys are looking at the same marketing stuff that I'm looking at, but the trades are dying. It ain't happening.
All I know is a couple weeks ago when I went in Barnes and Noble, I mean their trade section was really slimmed, really shrunk down. I mean, it looks like the manga section exploded, but the trades...
Well, of course, that's the only area of comic books that's experiencing rapid growth because they understand their market.
But yeah, that's like the smallest I've seen the trade section in Barnes & Noble. I'm just like...
Yeah, I don't know why we're writing for the trade still. It's not happening. It's actually cheaper just to write one-off stories. That way you don't have to be dependent on a team doing a 25-issue run. Like, use your brains! And again,
it's easier too, doing one and dones or two and dones. It's like, if somebody can't hit their deadline, you can always have someone fill in for a month.
It's like common sense is gone out of the window. That's why I prefer creator-owned books at this point. I'm totally an indie girl. I'm rooting for the big two, but they ain't making it easy.
So...
Poor Jace. I hope it gets better for him.
I was going to say...
Oh, that reminds me, because we didn't really talk about it on Capes this week. So they're actually going ahead with the Val Zod story over at HBO Max. This kind of reminded me of that.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that story?
Yeah, is it Michael B. Jordan behind that or something?
He's producing it. I don't know that he's starring in it, but he's definitely
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah,
it.
he's like behind the scenes or something. Okay.
And I was like, okay, so we're not doing a movie. We're going to do a 6-episode TV season.
Oh, so they're not doing the movie. They're doing this instead?
Yeah, it's going to be a TV
Oh, I thought they were
going
to do both. Okay.
No. So, yeah, I was like, there's no way they would do... No offense. No. After Steel, there's no way they'd do another Black Superman story.
Yeah,
no way.
I thought they were doing the movie, and then Michael B. Jordan was like, "Nah, let's do this. Let's do this other one over on HBO Max too. Because people have been screaming for Val Zod."
Well, actually, the TV show, like HBO Max, is actually gaining a lot of traction. Probably because Disney's over there charging $30 for extras.
Yeah,
but they're not that whole thing.
Yeah, and then this week also they dropped the first 3 episodes of Titans season 3.
Yeah, people are really liking that.
So yeah, kids, Red Hood. Get lots of they basically all come to Gotham. So,
ooh, tread lightly.
And
don't want old man Jorah to come old man Batman to come showing up.
Well, he's kind of in the first. I won't give too much away, but he is kind of in the first episode. So,
did they crack his hip or his back and tell him to shut up? He's like $1 billion in that show.
Oh, if you want me to spoil it afterwards, but I won't spoil it.
Yes, please do.
I mean, I'm just saying the first couple they start season 3. I mean, you're only a couple minutes in, and they start it with.
Oh yeah, supposedly they were adapting Death in the Family.
Oh yeah. Jason gets beat down within like the first 5 minutes. So yeah.
Nice. I might have to go ahead and watch it. I was gonna wait for the whole thing to drop, but if that's the case.
But yeah,
do they have somebody playing the Joker, or is it all just like voiceover?
No, they basically just like show him from a distance, beating him, and yeah.
I was gonna say Mark Hamill. Did they call Mark Hamill?
Yeah, no, basically all you hear is the laugh, but.
Oh, okay.
But no, we get Barbara Gordon. Well, I'm sorry, Police Commissioner Barbara Gordon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But she's in the she's in the wheelchair. Yeah.
The timeline ain't adding up here, homie.
I know.
Okay.
Because like in the beginning of in the first episode, you see Dick come to the crime scene. He's like, "Oh, I'm looking for Commissioner Gordon," and then they like turn around and it's Barbara sitting there in the chair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because Gordon's dead. Her dad's dead.
We don't get the stash.
No, I think they say Freeze killed him. I think. Yeah, you gotta take it.
I have to get caught up then. That sounds wild.
Yeah. You know what? If you have time, watch it tonight or watch it tomorrow after our Chichester talk because. Yeah, they do something with Batman at the beginning. I'm just wondering if there's a twist to it, but yeah, just they do something with Batman. I'm just wondering if that's real or not. So,
okie dokie, will do. Sorry for spoilers in the middle
of
a Batman podcast. You knew what this was.
Like I said, any spoilers I gave are like from like early in the first episode. So yeah, they dropped 3 this week, and then I guess they're going just one a week after that, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But
I actually like the Joker #6.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. Or should we call it Gordon number 6?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like they don't think that Gordon would sell, but honestly, I literally was watching Gotham on the premise that it was gonna be a Jim Gordon show, so I don't think they know.
Yeah,
I don't think they understand.
Yeah, I mean, the Joker's almost like not even needed for this. I mean, you could have given Gordon any kind of mission, but yeah, I would have been here for this, but I guess they think they need that branding.
Something big better happen to the Joker by the end of this. That's all I know.
Wasn't that our theory that he's... Then again, I haven't heard that rumor lately. Aren't they supposed to kill a major rogue sometime before the year's over?
Plot twist. It's the Penguin. It's the Riddler. It's the Scarecrow.
Oh, no.
Wait! It would make sense, Fear State. It would make sense for it to be Scarecrow.
Yeah, oh my god. You know it's going to be either Joker or Scarecrow's going to die. Bruce is going to blame himself, even if it's not his fault. And then guess who? That's why he leaves town.
Another man guilt trip. Oh, no.
Oh my god. As soon as we're done recording, I'm going to tell you something about Titans. Okay.
He's like, wait a minute. The synergy's too strong with this one.
Oh yeah, because Scarecrow's in Titans, played by Vincent, what's-his-face, from Angel.
Oh, his son?
Yeah, Connor, yeah.
Connor?
Yeah.
The other Connor that I didn't like? Okay.
Yeah.
Actor's great. The character, not so much. That's a Joss Whedon thing.
Yeah, he plays Scarecrow. He's locked up in Arkham. He's basically like a Hannibal Lecter type. Like, they go to, like, I guess the police...
Oh, so basically he's just Jonathan Crane.
Yeah, the police were... The police were basically going to him for advice, like trying to help solve other different crimes. And when Dick found out, he's like, Barbara, why would you do this? Oh, Bruce recommended it. It's like, oh.
That's not who we use. We use Calendar Man.
I know.
As our Hannibal Lecter interpretation. Come on, guys.
I'm sorry for the spoilers, kids. And then Scarecrow won't talk to anyone unless you bring him weed.
Who is he, Little Hellfire? Wait a minute, are they writing about my life? I'm going to end up in a crazy place only talking for weed. Oh, great.
Induces fear, only talks to people if they bring her weed. Okay, I can see it.
Tough break.
But, yeah, no, I'm here for this Joker story. Well, like I said, this Gordon story, but they call it a Joker story.
How do you feel about the backup? I liked Punchline's backup. I am an advocate for Punchline.
I'm here for it. I mean...
But she does seem a little Mary Sue. She took over Blackgate. Maybe Arkham, but Blackgate.
That's my thing. It's just like, it seems like they're rushing this. It's like, I mean, she's been here 5 minutes and she's already like, any criminal in that jail, she can like, just like whoop their butt. And it's just like, okay.
Power of a white Gen Z woman. that is my satirical take on it. It is satire. So.
I mean, I just think, okay, the crazy energy, I guess. I don't know.
If you look at it as a satirical take, it is chef's kiss.
Well, we always talk about Gordon's, driving people crazy. What about the Joker?
See, he's a narcissist. He gaslights people into being paranoid and crazy. That's a whole thing.
I'm just saying maybe his
venom?
His
Joker venom?
His squirting flower endowed superpowers, maybe?
He does something all right.
Ayo.
But yeah, I like that Jim Gordon is getting a chance to freaking shine without Batman being over his shoulder. It is about damn time.
Exactly. All right.
If you're not reading the Joker, because you thought it was going to be all about the Joker.
Yeah.
Rest assured, it is not.
If you want a good Gordon story. And I like Gordon's working with his daughter on this. He knows who she is. And
we don't have to play the literal cat and bat and mouse game.
And again, it makes sense for him even more than Batman. It's like, hey, I need this backup, and with Oracle. And again, of course she's going to care. It's her father, so.
It's long overdue. I enjoy it a lot.
All right, so Future State Gotham.
Ugh. When is this book done?
I don't know. Is it a mini or not? Because
it doesn't feel like a mini at this point. Like, they're kind of like laying out way too much.
I just wonder if it's going to run as long as the Future State or stuff runs.
Isn't that a whole nother year?
I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Tynan is, when Tynan leaves, is the Future State stuff going to be done now? Is it going to be like a Nick Spencer thing, or once he leaves, are they going to cut some of the stuff short, or?
I hope so, because it is killing the momentum on everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was
better from the last book, but that's not saying much.
But I just need my Batman back, cruising the streets, beating on guys. Come on.
I mean, they're losing money on this stuff. I never see it sold out.
Yeah.
Between 3 comic book shops, it's never sold out. Nobody's really talking about it on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook.
No, I mean, again, look, we got how many Bat books this week, and Tim Drake thing was the biggest thing.
An urban legend, urban legend.
A backup story, not even the first one. Yeah. I mean, I love
read the room at that point.
I love Tim, and I want him to have his own book. But I mean, Batman was in how much stuff this week, and Tim Drake got the headlines.
As they meant it to. That's what just doesn't sit right. It felt like it was being, titillating, salacious.
I guess maybe, but it's like I would think they want Jace to get the headlines, and I don't see it. I didn't see any headlines about Jace this week either.
It's because it's disingenuous. It's fake wokeness.
Yeah.
They want it to flop so they can say, "See, it didn't work."
Well, that's my thing.
I'm just saying.
Is it fake, or is it just like all these people say they want all these books with people of different genders or races or sexual orientations, but then like no
had Duke right there. I'm just saying.
We even had
the Nightwing, Batwing himself,
his brother.
So it just, like I said, it feels disingenuous.
Again, if you wanted Lucius Fox's son,
why do I care?
If you wanted Lucius Fox's son, you had a Lucius Fox's son here. He's been here for years.
He literally even suited up on Batwoman.
Yes.
Where's this energy?
He's in the TV. He's in a TV show. I guess they.
It's not that hard.
Again, did they not want to dirty up Luke, but they wanted a Lucius Fox son who had like a troubled past or something?
Well, then make it a Lucius Fox clone. God.
Or why does it have to be Lucius Fox? Can it be a kitty adopted? Something.
Like I said, we had Duke. Duke was just like, bro, I'm right here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all ain't done nothing with me in like 10 years. I haven't even been a character that long.
Duke and Lucius. Or Luke, yeah. It's like...
It's just very frustrating and disappointing in the route that they're taking, unfortunately. And like I said, it just feels disingenuous and like they didn't really want to do it, but they did it to shut people up.
And then, I mean, the Future State one, I mean, that just seemed like such a money grab.
What was even that cover? Like, when I picked up the cover, I was like, do I even want to... I'm not sure.
It just seems like a money grab because it's Harley versus Punchline.
But not really.
It's like, not in continuity, again, a possible future. And then once again, we get a backup, but it's a reprint from, I think, the 90s. And you're charging me... Oh, it's only $3.99. Okay.
Not stay in the line at $3.99 because most of those books were $4.99 this week.
Well, yeah, because like the urban legends and stuff is bigger, and yeah. Again, that's why they're throwing backups in detective and stuff so they can charge more. And it's like,
look, I'll say this: I might not like the story, but the artwork on every single Batman book is on point.
Oh yeah, I think they realize
that is the saving grace of a lot of these Batman books at this point.
Well, I think they know they have to do that. Well, I mean, if you're staking like half of your line on one brand, yeah, you better bring your A game artists, which they do.
I just wish that the Bat books felt more connected.
Super connected. I mean, was that what?
Not even mildly connected.
Yeah, but is that what Fear State's going to do though? At least for a while, because again, once Bruce leaves, is everyone going to be like in and out of everyone's books? Because I showed Kristen that article. I was like, so is Dick going to be in charge now, or Dick and Barbara?
I feel like it's Robin War 2.0.
Maybe, but
which is why I'm very skeptical of them doing this.
But I'm just thinking, Bruce is going to leave town, and then are Dick and Barbara going to play mommy and daddy to everybody then?
Probably.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Nightwing better than Batman.
Oh, yeah,
proven
definitely.
Statistical facts. This is dangerous. They're playing with fire.
How funny would that be?
They're playing with fire. They're not going to like that answer. I'm just telling you.
I was going to say, how funny would that be if, Bruce is going...
They can do a Nightwing show, no problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, go watch those first 3 episodes of Titan Season 3. I mean, all you got to do is erase a couple characters, and you can have a Nightwing show. Oh, yeah. Oh, are they going to be in panic mode if, 6 months Bruce is gone and, no one's clamoring for his return, and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm loving this Nightwing in charge stuff. Yeah, let's keep doing this.
Didn't we really kind of love Robin War 2? If I'm not mistaken, you're going to have to scroll way down for those reviews, but I believe we were loving it then, too.
Oh hell, when Dick was Batman right before New 52, I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's nice. Bruce is coming back.
Can we do this? Can he not come back?
I know. I was like,
they're not gonna like these answers, bro. They're gonna ignore the marketing like they always do. It's fine. It's fine.
Again, they always got to go back to the status quo. I mean, you want to be bold. It's like, hey, why don't you wait like 5 years and keep Bruce out of the books? But they'll never do that.
Yeah, he's not Barry Allen. People would lose their crap.
Yeah.
Could you imagine 30 years just Dick being Batman?
And now that we got Jace, if you have Nightwing training a new Batman.
Oh, they're not going to like this.
Oh my god, I can just see the scene now. Dick getting in Jace's face. Don't be him!
Isn't that his pitch to every single person in the Bat family?
Tim.
You're better than Bruce.
Tim, Damian, Jason. Yes.
It's like that meme. Even the weakest of us, are better than them.
Again, watch Titan season 3.
I can't wait to get caught up now. But yeah, a lot of Bat books. Half of them are worth it. Half of them are... maybe this isn't going to be on my pull list too much longer, just to be honest. Future State looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might
I don't know
look
how
at
much
that
more
too.
I can take a Future State.
I mean, you talked me into those first couple. I'm like, I don't know.
They were good!
Well, yeah,
it's like they do this crap.
The Red Hood story. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be like a rotating thing every time, so you don't know who you're going to get every time.
I don't care about nothing else.
I mean, issue 4, we're already at Harley versus Punchline. It's like, what?
That was such a desperate plea, bro. It was a plea for help, honestly.
So I wonder if the sales aren't there, so they were just like, oh, let's do it already. Pull the trigger.
Poor Future State. I just want it to be over with, to be honest.
So do I.
That's it. What else do we got? Was that it?
That's everything I had, unless you have another one or something, but that's all I had.
Not in the Bat fam. But
okay.
Yeah, like, it's crazy that it was 10 Bat books and only 5 of them were really worth picking. Half of them weren't even the main books.
I know, and think about that. And then, I mean, we had so many Bat books this week, and there's more. I mean, there was no Nightwing this week. There was no Harley Quinn this week. There was no Catwoman this week.
I mean, it's not named Detective Comics for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, the main Batman book wasn't even out. I mean, we had Detective this week. We didn't have the main Bat book. So, I mean, there's at least 4 more Bat books out there.
Ouch.
Well, and then forget all the miniseries and Batman Reptilian and all that.
Who's that for?
Again, I think they can slap Batman on anything and it's going to sell. I mean, they're doubling. They're really doubling down.
In this pandemic, they about to be sorely mistaken.
They're doubling down, man. They're like, hey,
it's
man.
It's called Arg Me Matey. Okay.
Hey, if we have to make Batman half our line, hey, that means we're going to sell half our line. I think that's their plan. At least half the books we publish are going to get bought because they're Batman. We're tied into Batman.
And if they don't keep that quality storytelling up, I'm not going to keep buying these books just for the artwork. I'll tell you that much.
You heard Lilith Hellfire, DC. Make sure you keep it up.
They're lucky I'm even talking about them. They still technically should be on a 3-year ban, but since we're doing a specifically Batman podcast, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they're working on my damn nerves.
Oh my!
I'm this close.
I know. All right, kids. So we basically gave you like 11 issues tonight. Are we done?
We're done, kiddo. Let's wrap it up.
All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts. What do you think about the new state of the Bat books? Oh wait, I gotta bring up the schedule for next time. But
more Bat books.
I know. But we'll be here to cover it.
And that's a threat.
Somewhere in Illinois, Rob Southgate got a chill down his spine.
Gotham?
Don't take Gotham. Oh, that's right. Next week starts our Scarecrow month.
Scarecrow Timber, baby.
That's right, Russell. You're welcome. So next week, Batman Annual 19. And then in 2 weeks, kind of a sequel to it, Batman 523 and 524. And then in 3 weeks, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 137 through 141. And then we'll round out the month with Detective Comics 571. So there you go, Lilith.
Ooh.
Got 2 weeks of Batman, the Batman book, 1 week of Legends, and 1 week of Detective. So nice little grab bag. And plus whatever new comics come out, which will probably be a lot.
Get your hay bales and apple cider ready, folks. It's autumn.
Go to the bank and get your loan, kids. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And DC, any promotional issues or anything you want to send us, hey, please feel free.
Wonder Woman 80-year anniversary. If you want to slide it over this way, don't make me go through other channels.
Or I was going to say, even just Batman stuff for our Batman show, man. I can display stuff. Come on, kids. Or give us some exclusives to reveal. Come on, GC.
Go ahead, throw it in.
So yeah, capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night, the Batman podcast on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows. Links to this YouTube channel. See Lilith Hellfire roll her eyes at least half the bat line. Links to the Patreon. Links to merch.
Stay hydrated and cover your nips.
Keep in touch, kids. All in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And of course, please remember, support the Southgate Media Group. Go to southgatemediagroup.com. And also go subscribe to the Southgate Media Group YouTube channel. Go subscribe to the Southgate Media Group Patreon. There's a bunch of free and paid content there. And of course, go pick up Pod Life the book. Now digital and paperback. When you get that and anything else on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and a man who's no stranger to
over promotion
and trying to cash in Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. What did you say? Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
Mark my words.
All right, Lil.
Gotham. Alright, kids, if you want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter, live tweeting Stargirl Tuesday nights at Lilith Hellfire, over on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire Season 9, and of course on TikTok, making comments, not content. Your content might be the lucky one at Lilith Hellfire 69.
Deceptively hard.
Yes,
Cut you, bro.
It is deceptively hard.
Hey-oh.
The hard was implied.
All right.
It's not our Patreon.
It's a hard one. All right, kids. Thanks for joining us again. Come back in 1 week for Scarecrow Month. Scarecrow temper. And again, you're welcome, Wild Man. That's right, kids. The Batman world. Oh my god. Can you imagine when he leaves town, there's going to be so many bad books, and there's not going to be no no original Batman.
I'm still with the false advertising.
You know what they need to do? They need to keep the regular Batman book going and do like him on the road, like in the sense he did with Daredevil.
We don't really care about this.
Lilith, whole hard traveling heroes, have him travel the country, the rich man rediscover, trying to discover the little man. We'll write it, DC. Just contact us.
Yeah, I'll write it.
That's right. So come back, kids. Remember, we are the night.
The Batman Podcast.
We are vengeance, we are the night.
But it didn't fit on a t-shirt.
But DC will make it.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are two of the many, many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
So just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
and away.